Located in the south of the country, surrounded by mountains and hills, including Tomor on the east that was declared a national park. For a total length of 161 kilometers, 100 miles, the Osum River runs through the city before it empties into the Seman River within the Mizek Plain. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008, comprised a unique style of architecture with influences from several civilizations that have managed to coexist for centuries throughout the history. Like many cities in this country, it comprises an old fortified city filled with churches and mosques painted with grandiose wealth of visible murals and frescoes. This is Berat, Albania. The name of the city in Albanian is Berat or Berati, which is probably derived from the Old Slavonic Belgrade, Belgrade meaning white city in Slavic languages, under which name it was known in Greek, Bulgarian, Latin, and Slavic documents during the High and Late Middle Ages. In the Republic of Venice, the city was known as Belgrade di Romania, while in the Ottoman Empire it was also known as Belgrade I Arnavut, Albanian Belgrade, to distinguish it from Belgrade in Serbia. The town became part of the unstable frontier of the Byzantine Empire following the fall of the Western Roman Empire, and along with much of the rest of the Balkan Peninsula, it suffered from repeated invasions by Slavic people. And during the Roman and early Byzantine period, Berat was known as Pulchiriopolis or Pulchiropolis, depends how you pronounce it. In the 18th century, Berat was one of the most important Albanian cities during the Ottoman period. And during the early period of Ottoman rule, Berat fell into severe decline. By the end of the 16th century, it had only 710 houses. However, it began to recover by the 17th century and became a major craft center specializing in wood carving. And during the 19th century, Berat played an important part in the Albanian national revival. Even a Greek school operated in the city from 1835. In the late 19th and early 20th century, Orthodox Christians in Berat numbered some 5,000 people, of whom 3,000 spoke the Aromanian language and the rest the Albanian language. The coexistence of religious and cultural communities over several centuries, beginning in the 4th century BC into the 18th century, is apparent in Berat. The town also bears testimony to the architectural excellence of traditional Balkan housing construction, which date to the late 18th and the 19th century. Gorica Bridge over the Osum River is a landmark in the city of Berat, Albania. It's one of the oldest and most popular Ottoman bridges in Albania. It connects two parts of Berat, was originally built from wood in 1780 and was rebuilt with a stone in the 1920. The 7th arch bridge is 129 meters long and 5.3 meters wide, and is built about 10 meters above the average water level. Berat is still renowned for its historic architecture and scenic beauty. And modern Berat consists of three parts divided by the Osum River. Gorica, Little Mountain, in Old Church Slavonic, Mangalem, and Kalaya, if I pronounce right. The latter being the residential quarter with the old Byzantine citadel that overlooks the town. So this is the new part of Berat, or new town, I would say. There is a lot of shopping places, beautiful parks with nice architecture. There is abundance of coffee shops where you can just sit, chill, relax, have coffee, observe people like most Albanians do, and checking everybody out, and just have a nice walk and enjoy the nature and enjoy the beauty and the landscape of this beautiful and most amazing town in Albania. Albanian University in Berat is a private institution, independent and secular higher education, which operates the state fee. And this university opened the door in the academic year 2009-2010, offering programs in two faculties: Faculty of Social Science programs in science teaching, political science, and psychology general administration, and the Faculty of Economics with the learning programs in banking and finance business administration. Well, that's all, I guess. That's it. Was Berat, Albania, and thanks for enjoying with me and taking the tour with me to this beautiful small town in Albania, Berat.